I'm Adam Degross. I'm a photographer from Minneapolis. I'm a photographer. I make videos, I tour with artists. I've been taking photos for like 10 years and I do a lot of concert photos. I used to book all the shows in Minnesota, like all the punk shows. So I'd want to like hype up the shows, the actual, like, I didn't really care about the actual photography. And then the photography took on a life of its own. I wanted to start making photos that other punks would like, you know? And then so I started making my own photos, hoping that other punks would like fuck with it and like it. And then I just realized I was good at it, you know? No one else was really doing it. There was like maybe like 3 music photographers when I first started shooting shows back in like 05.
And so you didn't have the equipment that you have now when
you
first started, did you?
No, not at all. I had like a really crappy little camera. And then then I started getting like the Sony Alpha, whatever, early series, and then I used that for forever. Like, it's actually still right there. Right. I think one of my biggest accomplishments is when PBR used my photos for 5 million cans. Wow. Yeah, for a summer. Here's an album cover I did that's on Epitaph Records. I took that with a disposable camera. Yeah, like a disposable little camera that you can buy at any Walgreens. Now it's sold all over the world. Some girl got this tattooed on her, which is crazy. Wow. It looks wild, you know? So I'm self-taught, you know. I dropped out of college to do photography because I was missing too many shows. Like, I'd be like, I don't want to be in class. Yeah. I'm not saying drop out of school or nothing like that to people who watch, but it just wasn't for me. And like, when I just gave it my all, and you know.
Tell us about you making music videos. So, you know, once you got your start, how did you progress into being better and better?
Did that big one for A$AP Ferg and Lil Uzi Vert and Marty Baller. Ferg called me and was like, hey man, I want to turn your photos into a music video. And we got like this crazy small venue. I got 2 insane punk bands to play. So I fly to LA, never done a video, never seen the space, never done like anything big like this. Right. The band start playing, Ferg comes, we just film it like a real punk show. Everything you see in the video is real. And it was just nuts, you know, like we just did a whole real punk video for A$AP Ferg. This was that kid who got beat up. He didn't tell nobody, so who beat him up. So I just asked, I was like, hey man, can I take your photo? He was like, yeah dude, cool. Now everybody's been drawing this photo. Like, I've been getting so many crazy artists sending me like this photo. It's like, someone did a huge painting of it, like for an art project. Like I mean, I get probably like 1 or 2 photos of people drawing this a week. Like, different people don't know each other. It's crazy.
How are the Twin Cities important to your work?
Minneapolis and St. Paul are a very weird city to do anything in, because it's a big little city, so we get all the acts, but you also get a lot more. It's easier to meet people, and it's easier to get into certain clubs, and it's easier to do photos. So like, I feel like I've already like gotten through a lot of the barriers, so it's like pretty easy for me to get like into shows. And I feel like if I was based out of LA or New York or Chicago even, it would be a lot harder, because I feel like there's a lot of people doing it. And when I first started years and years and years ago, I was one of the only few people who were doing it, you know, and I kind of pushed my way in, because I've never worked for anybody, no publications, nothing. I've always been solo. And then I started meeting promoters and doing this, and then my name started to snowball, and now it's pretty easy for me to get into shows. But also, we have our own celebrities, we have our own festivals, we have our own thing, and we have our own artists, and it's just, it's all obtainable here, you know. Like, it's not hard to meet people and network. Sometimes it gets a little cliquey, and sometimes not everybody works well together, like, which is, you know, something I think a lot of people are working on now, where everyone's trying to, you know, we're all on the same team. I wanted to go to the Uptown Art Fair, and I didn't want to pay to be a booth, so I just stuck all my prints in this backpack, and I pulled up with the actual the suitcase, and I was like, Uptown Art Fair. People buy my shit like right here. Come on, let's go. 20 bucks, let's go before I get kicked out. You know, like come on, let's do it. You know, let's go. Buy my stuff. Here, look at all these prints. Come on, man, they're all different. I was just hustling, and people were like throwing money at me.
Yeah.
And then I saw this lady on this fucking walkie-talkie being like, Shh, do we have an Adam Degross who's supposed to be here doing photos and selling prints? Because obviously I look like a homeless person, right, you know? Yeah. And they're like, no, we don't, like, we're not, no, he's not supposed to be there. And so I got chased out. So I just grabbed it all, and I ran, and I threw all my stuff, and I was gone, you know? Like, I deleted all the social media stuff, so no one ever said, like, you know, like, no one could, like, tell on me, you know?
What would you have to say to, you know, up and coming artists, not just a photographer, but, you know, any artist that's coming up in the Twin Cities area?
Nothing should stop you, you know? That's how I feel, and that's how I came up with stuff. Like, when I was coming up, nothing would stop me. I was like, I would skip school to go to a show, hoping there'd be an open door that I could slide through and get my camera in, and boom, like literally an open door, not like some like metaphorical thing, like an actual, like someone left the door open and I'm sneaking in, you know? Like that's how I came up. And be different, you know, be unique. Like don't always follow what's going on, or like do it your own way, because that's how you're gonna get noticed. But work together. Don't think you're better than anybody when you first start. Don't think anything's owed to you. You know, nothing's owed to anybody. Like, you shouldn't think something's given to you because you have a microphone or you have a camera or you make a blog. It doesn't mean shit. You know, do it your own way. Be your own artist and make a name for yourself, and go and believe in it. You know, and like for photographers and stuff like that, just because you have a camera doesn't mean you're in right away or whatever. It's like, make your own style and put in work, and it's not going to just happen like overnight because you have a camera and you took photos of, you know, XYZ SoundCloud rapper that week. You know, it's not going to matter. It doesn't give a shit. Like, be different and just go for it. And if you don't wake up every single day dreaming of making art and wanting to make art for the right reasons, then just move along, do something different, you know, like move along and let the people who really want it through the door, you know?